Oh, it's a fake media gallery now. All right. Governor, come. We have address to the press. We just came from the first gold poll, by the way. Historic day today, 23rd of February 2024. The last time Porgera Gold would have closed in production under SML1 was 24th April 2020. And so this is almost 3 years, 10 months since the last gold production under SML1. Today this gold is produced under SML13. I want to say thank you very much to the patience of our landowners, our Enga people, Enga Provincial Government, to our country. We've been patient for the last 3 years going forward. I always use the catchphrase, short-term pain for long-term gain. Lest we forget, I want to advise Papua New Guineans that we have signed many agreements of past where we have not gone past 50% equity structure. Equity depicts ownership stake in the mine. At this juncture, let me announce that the current gold pouring, the pours under SML 13, of which Papua New Guinean beneficiaries own 51%, and our investment partners owns 49% equity. We've led this from a place where under SML1, the investment partners had 95% and Papua New Guinean beneficiaries had 5%. And so a far bigger improvement consistent with Governor Ipadasa's and my team of leaders who formed government in 2019 with a view that fair and equitable take from all our resource projects, not just in the mining space, but in the oil and gas, in the fisheries, in the forestry, in the resource sectors. Papua New Guinea must earn more, and we push hard to earn more from what we can without compromising our investors' ability to also make a return on the investment. Finding that fine balance was our mantra, our key focus since 2019. Many complained. Many thought we will not see this light, this daylight in which Porgera is now producing gold again, but today we just stepped into the production room, a production room that not too many people are privy to have access into. We saw in the heartbeat of the Porgera mine operations the pouring of gold for the first time, and today we witnessed 15 million kina worth of gold produced in the production room. That's under SML1. At the moment the gold is below 50%, the mine rather is below 50% productivity. We expect to ramp up to 100% productivity by July. And I want to appeal to all stakeholders for cooperation. This continuity of Porgera requires all of us to work together. Provincial government has given an unbound endorsement to the new Porgera SML 13. SML 13 has features that was never featured before in SML 1. You have the environmental issues built into SML 13 conditions. You have the resettlement of the mine precinct villages built into the SML 13 requirements. There are also greater cognition to the fact of social obligations we owe to mine affected areas and mine affected provinces, including the host province, Enga province in itself. A better mine operation coming up for the next 20 years. We look forward to the mine continue returning better return on investment to Papua New Guineans. Something many do not know, state through Kumul Mineral Holdings Limited has not put out any toil whatsoever to restart up the mine. The first year of the mine, we chair the board of New Porgera Limited. This gold that was produced has now, for the first time, it was sealed as New Porgera Limited gold. Today we lifted the Dory bar numbered NPL 00001. And so symbolic to the first Dory bar produced of many more Dory bars to come. This is a mine that will run for minimum 20 years. The SML 13 is a 20-year SML life. We have an option of buying out Barrick in 10 years from today. If we so choose to go down this path of phasing them out, we can invoke the provision of the new program agreement, the commencement agreement that we've signed. But the tenement has shown good rich deposits. There's a high possibility, just like we put additional 20 more years of life to Oak Teddy. There's a possibility of life beyond the 20 years. On an average of possibly 400 to 500,000 ounces of gold a year in New Porgera, it stands to be a massive gold production that will service our economy. And I want to appreciate Barrick at this juncture, Mr. Mark Bristow and the team. Mr. Mark Bristow came into what is now Barrick Gold in 2018, 2019 thereabouts. He's given assurance to us, his government, and to the provincial government that he is not just a fly-in, fly-out operator. He looks forward in a new Porgera mine. We want to together work to make Porgera better, Enga Province better, and PNG better. He's acclimatized to our national government's vision of Take Back PNG. He understands exactly what we want. We want to create a better PNG. And part of the process would be remittance. Over 51% of Porgera earnings in US dollar, we want to bring them back in to relieve the current Forex issues will be brought back into our country, and we will ensure that sales value, residual US dollar is brought in and kept in country going forward. So a better shift, it's a tectonic shift that Barrick has shown that can be established between PNG government and investors. That you can, PNG stakeholders can sit above 51% or above 50% rather, and investors can sit below 50%, all balancing the magic formula of investors making a return on investment, as well as PNG beneficiaries getting what is their just due, or rightful entitlements. So I just want to say thank you to our partner Barrick Gold Limited, BNL. Thank you to the main man here, the anchor man, Grant Sipseipadas, who's been very consistent. Anchor support to the new program that is happening there. May people of Enga Province and Porgera forever remember the strong leadership of Peter Ipadas. He was very strong behind this. He stood with me every step of the way, despite many negativities and criticisms and many issues that are prevalent, including lawlessness in Enga Province. One thing we will focus on is Porgera startup, and I want to also indicate that the accessibility to Porgera mine through the road, there are two major slips that we've been informed. Works Secretary has been advised, and Works Minister to relook at opening up the slippages. We're asking Police Commissioner to put in one additional mobile squad into Porgera Valley to ensure the place remains settled and will resolve other disputes that are happening elsewhere in Enga, to ensure people find peace and value in a greater benefit that now will flow back to Enga Province and the country as a result of New Porgera. We've made commitment that very soon, as soon as the sales of the first gold is made, the 15% beneficiaries, the provincial government and landowners, as well as the 3% royalty benefit, will flow on. There will be no deduction, no waiting for cost recovery. The 15% beneficiaries will be receiving the benefit upfront. We are committed to go back to Enga Province in March. There will be the final round of consultations, or rather development forum processes completed to ensure the landowner benefits are fully defined and agreed upon, provincial government benefits are fully defined and agreed upon, and of course national government benefits are secured. and brought back so that we know what is the share in terms of the final splits. I want to ask all landowners up there. It's far better. Landowners have secured now in the current distribution agreement, they have secured 200% more. 200% more than where they were before in SML1. And provincial governments have secured 100% more than where they were in the SML1. Of course, they have all made a bid, including landowners in the riverine area and on the sides of West Sepik, Hela Province and Western Province. All those final rounds of landowner engagements and negotiations and agreements will be progressed, and in March, hopefully, we are in WABEC to sign up on what is the final benefit splits. And we hope that time we're able to present the first check of the 15% equity and 3% royalty to the beneficiaries up there in Enga Province. Well, that's from myself. I just want to also say on the side that